Hunter is back. All right, so we are going to have an auction tomorrow. It's going to be me, Mickey Minsky, and Lucky Duck. Crispy is not going to be available, unfortunately, but he might pop in here and there. And then we'll go from there, but I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to wait and see if some people come in here. Looks like a few just jumped in. So again, we're going to have an auction tomorrow. Mickey Minsky, Lucky Duck, and myself. Crispy is not ready to do an auction yet. So I kind of gave everybody a day's notice. So it's not on him, it's more on me. But I kind of sent a message to everybody asking them if they wanted to do an auction tomorrow. And Mickey and Lucky said yes. So we will go from there. But today I'm going to go over the spreadsheet here and show you guys what's coming up. To be completely honest, I haven't even looked at the whole thing. Hey, STFU, good to see you. So I haven't even looked at the spreadsheet. I've been busy putting my things on here and haven't had a chance to look and see what everybody else put up here yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. As people come in, they can ask questions or if need be, or I can go back and show it again. But the first item up for bid is going to be from me. You guys see it on the screen here. It's a 1958 Canada $1. This is called the Death Dollar because it's got that Hawaiian artifact on the back of it. Kind of like when the Brady Bunch went to Hawaii and they found that cursed idol. So this is called the Death Dollar. It is 80% silver and it is BU. It's almost proof-like. So that's going to be the first item up for me. That's going to be $35. Start. Next up will be Lucky Duck. He's going to have an 1852. Let me make sure it's Lucky. Yeah. 1852 braided hair large cent, graded XF40. It's got a stain of verse. Estimated value $75 on this one. He's going to be starting that one at $55. Next up is going to be Mickey Minsky, Irish Gifts. He's going to have a 2023P Kennedy $half. This is the DDO NGC MS64. These are the ones that he found a bunch of and sent in to get graded. So he's starting that one at $39. Again, Crispy's not going to be here, guys, tomorrow for this auction. I sent this out way too late, and he couldn't get anything ready for it. So he might pop in, though. My next item, or my second item, is going to be a lot of 5BU red cents. These are wheat cents. I've showed these to you guys before. These come from original bank wrapped rolls, 1939, 54 and 54D, 58 and 58D. This is a bin, $25 for the set of the 5 of them. And I have a few of those sets available, so depending on how many people want them. Next up will be Lucky Duck. He's got 1964D and P Washington quarters. 64D is graded at MS65 with a value of $30. MS66 with a value of $50 for the P, I'm assuming. These are both nicely toned. He's starting both of them off at $65. Next up will be Mickey Minsky, Irish Gifts. He's going to have a 2025P American Innovation Dollars Texas Mission Control 1 roll. It is in a sealed box from the U.S. Mint. Innovation Dollars, you guys know these go for good money. So he's going to be starting that at $68. That is a $25 roll, I believe. Next up will be my third item. It's going to be a BU roll of Salt River Bay quarters. These were OBW rolls. You guys saw me opening them. I'm going to start the rolls at 15 just to offset the fees for selling them. So these things are in really nice shape. I can show them to you better tomorrow when we're on here. Next up will be Lucky Duck. He's going to have a 1997 PCGS graded MS70 Botanical Garden commemorative. He's starting that one at $85. That's actually a good deal for that coin. All right, next up from Mickey Minsky will be the Legend, Music Legends, Paul McCartney, colorized silver proof coin, NGC proof 70, mintage 5000. This is Top Pop. He's starting that one at $350. Next up is going to be me. That's going to be a Roosevelt dime book, including 18 dimes, and a Mercury dime book, including 16 dimes. Melt, I can't spell. Let me fix this, guys. There you go. Melt value of the 34 dimes is around 93.14 when I put them on here. I'm starting at $95, just a couple dollars over melt. So they're not in excellent shape, but they are in a book, and they do have toning from the book. So we will see how those do. Next up will be Lucky Duck, 1943P Lincoln Steel Cent, NGC graded MS66. And that one is going for 55. Next up will be Mickey Minsky Irish Gifts. This is going to be a bin 2025 S Kennedy half clad proof. It's the last Kennedy half of the series. As everybody knows, all the coins are changing next year. So he's going to be doing that at $10. I didn't even get any of those, to be honest with you. I didn't get the rolls this year. I probably should have. Next up is going to be me. That's going to be a John F. Kennedy sterling silver medallion. The actual silver weight of this medallion is 2.1275 ounces. Melt of it is around $77. I'm doing it just under melt, $75 start. Just to see if anybody wants it. It's a hunker. I'll show it to you guys. It has edge writing, and it does say 1,000 grains on the side of it. So next up is a 1983. This is from Lucky Duck P Kennedy half dollar. Let me fix this. Hang on. I'll fix it when I'm done. 1983 P Kennedy half dollar graded MS66 by NGC. I don't know why that didn't wrap and why it's so big, but that one is starting at $55. Next up, Mickey Minsky Irish Gifts, 1939 S Lincoln Cent, PCGS MS66 red, $35 start. That's a good price for that. Next up is going to be me. You guys have seen this before too. I'm not expecting to sell it, but I'm going to try. 2022 through 2025, a lot of American Women Quarter silver proofs, all graded PCGS proof 70 first strike. The collection's amazing. I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. That one is going to be a $2,000 start. It will need to be a wire payment or cashier's check. It won't ship until either one clears. I'm not doing PayPal for that. The fees would be too great. I'd lose too much money on it. So next up will be Lucky Duck. Not sure who's all in here. I know STFU was in here, but no one else has really talked in here. So I can't say hi to anybody. Next up, Lucky Duck 1885p Morgan Silver Dollar. Estimated grade is an MS64. He's starting that one at 65 bucks. That's actually a good price for that. Morgans are insane pricing right now. So, and then finally, Mickey Minsky Average Gifts 2023 S American Women Quarter Jovita Idar PCGS MS67 Top Pop None Finer. He's starting that one at 50 bucks. So I actually have the silver one graded, silver proof one graded as a proof 70 first strike. So you guys will see that one when I go through that. Then I got some empty spots on here in case we want to sell some other things. As always, our PCGS prices are at the bottom. And if any of you haven't been in here in a while, you'll notice that I put an extra spot at the end for tracking numbers. That way I know when I track, that way I can keep track of or put my tracking number in there. So that way I never lose it. So those are going to be the items. Anybody in here have any questions or want to ask about anything else? Let me know if you have questions. Don't mind me, I'm just doing a bunch of stuff. All right, don't know why that one was different than all the other ones, but there we go. Is the auction here on YouTube or whatnot? It's going to be here on YouTube. We used to do it every Tuesday. We got away from it a little bit, and tomorrow we're getting back to it. It's going to be on Wednesday, but it will be right here. That way, whatnot is too fast-paced for us. We like to take our time and talk to people and stuff. I buy on whatnot, but I'm not a seller on whatnot. I don't feel like that's personal enough. So. Anybody have any other questions or items? I'm curious if I got more people in here. I was going to put a couple items up tonight and see if anybody wanted anything, but looks like I only got 3 people in here. As always, you'll see an email scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Here, let me get rid of this. I don't have to share the screen anymore. There we go. So, as always, if you have any questions, send questions or concerns or anything to the email scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Even if you're looking for something to be added on here, chances are between the 4 of us, we're going to have something. So if you send us an email saying, hey, I'm looking for this item, more than likely one of us are going to have it. Looks like I got 5 people in here now. It's starting to go up a little bit. Anybody coming in right now? We're going to be doing an auction tomorrow. I just went over the spreadsheet showing it. So at the end, if you want, you can go back and watch the spreadsheet, or you can click the link at the top that I pinned and check it out. Check out the spreadsheet. But I did send an email out to everybody also yesterday explaining that we're going to be having an auction. So, like I said, I was going to throw a couple things up here and see if anybody wanted anything, but I wasn't expecting to only have a few people in here. Usually I get up near 15 at least. But I was going to throw some crazy silver sets up here. Silver proof sets. So actually I was going to do clad and silver proof sets together. I've done them before, but I think I'm going to do them again and lower the prices on them. So hello to everybody who came in. I'm not sure who's all in here. I know I got 5 people lurking. Let me know if anybody wants to see any things, if they want me to throw some things up here. No. Again, I don't even know who's in here. I'm glad everybody's stopping in to see us, but well, I'll show a couple items anyway. So I'm going to do a proof set and a silver proof set. I've showed these before. I've showed them recently, but it's going to be a 2022 clad proof set. You'll see I have $50 on here. I take these to shows. I have a bunch of them. They sell singly on eBay for about $64. So I'm doing those for 50. And then you have the silver proof set. I was doing both of these together for 100. These are not part of the auction. This is just something I'm throwing up right now. So I was doing both of them for 100. If anybody wants these, I'll do both of them for 80 together. 2022 silver proof set, and they are $9.99 in that proof set. And then, of course, the 2022 clad proof set. So $80 if anybody's interested in those. And then I also have the 2019 proof set and 2019 silver proof set. Those both have the 5 quarters and everything. The box is not in great shape, but I'm going to do the same thing with these. I was doing them for 100 because they usually sell for over that, but I'm going to drop those down to 80 also. If anybody wants a 2019 proof and silver proof set, I'm doing them for 80 together. And you guys can email me too if you have questions or you want to offer or anything like that. Goodness, I have a bunch of 2022 proof sets. So nobody. Hey, Silverjack, good to see you. Silverjack, I just put a couple proof sets up here that I lowered the prices on. If you weren't here, I got a 2022 proof set and a 2022 silver proof set. Don't forget these are $9.99 silver for the half, the dime, and all the quarters. I'm doing the set together. Okay. If you have any questions, you can email me. You know my email. So that one and the 2019. Let's see. Well, I think I don't have that many people in here, so I don't want to throw too much stuff up here. Silverjack, we're having an auction tomorrow, also, if you didn't hear. So it's going to be, Crispy's unavailable, but it's going to be me, Mickey, and Lucky. So we will definitely be in here, and we'll be having a good time tomorrow night. It's a little bit later tomorrow night. It starts at 7:30. So yep, 7:30. So it starts at 7:30, and then we got a couple spots at the bottom of the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet's linked at the top there. It's pinned, so you can hop it open and pop it open, look into it. I mean, this is one of my favorites. Look at this thing, guys. I got this on Whatnot, actually. 5 ounces of 999 copper, and it's colorized. Look at that. So problem with Whatnot is you get stuff too expensive sometimes. 2022 set has 5 quarters and then the normal half, dime, nickel, and penny. So I was doing, on the 2022 set, I was doing $80 for both. I usually sell the proof sets for 50 alone. They go for about 60 just for the clad proof set. So yeah, it's got the 5 women quarters in it. The half, the dime is $9.99, and then of course the nickel, dollar, and penny are not. So I'm doing 80 for both sets. If anybody wants either the 2022 or the 2019. 2019 box is a little bit scuffed up on the top there, but there's a silver proof set and the regular proof set. That's the same thing. It's got the 5 normal coins in it, and then of course the 5 America the Beautiful quarters. So $80 for either set, the 2019 or the 2022. I also have rolls of dimes from the pandemic. I'm just doing them for $7 a roll. If anybody wants them, but they're original bank wrapped. Original bank wrapped rolls. If anybody wants to keep them. It does not include the penny. If it included the penny, it wouldn't be going for $80. The penny alone sells for close to 50. So 2020p dimes, pandemic dimes they call them. If anybody wants a roll of those, I'm doing them for $7 a roll, just kind of to offset the invoice price, because when I invoice you, they're going to take a part of it off. So I'm doing it for $7 a roll plus shipping, of course. And if you get these and want me to hold on to them until tomorrow's auction, in case you buy something else, I can do that also. But I have a bunch of them. I have like 10 rolls if anybody wants some. They're all original bank wrapped. You'll do the 2022 sets, I'm assuming sets, and the roll of dimes. All right, I'm not even, are you going to come in here tomorrow, Silverjack? All right, what I'm going to do, I don't really want to invoice you twice. Do you want me to hold off on the invoice until tomorrow in case you come in, and then invoice you once for everything, and I'll just add it to the bottom of the spreadsheet? Let me know. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put those aside, and then I will, if you don't come in here tomorrow, I'll just invoice you tomorrow for those 3 items, because you get the proof set, the silver proof set, and the roll of dimes. So, all right, and then the 2019s are still available. I mean, I have the pennies and everything from those, like these things. I have all these. the nickels, the pennies, but these are something that I'm more than likely not going to part with. I myself love these, so I don't know if I do part with them, they're going to be expensive. So I also got Canadian money. If anyone's looking for Canadian dollars, they don't make these things anymore. But I might throw these up at the end of the auction tomorrow, unless somebody wants them now. But a lot of people don't collect Canadian dollars, even though they don't make them anymore. Because now they use the loonies and the toonies. So, all right. Anybody have any other questions, concerns? Sounds good. I will, like I said, if you don't come in here tomorrow, I'll just invoice you tomorrow, Silverjack, and then of course I ship out usually the next day for that stuff. So, all right, sweet. I'm going to let everybody go, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. I hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you soon.